Hi everybody, how are you? It is Friday, February 21st, 2025. Wound up with a whole week off from school. And today is an actual snow day. We didn't have to do any training. Thank goodness. But that means we have to make up a day at the end of the year. So it is what it is. But I'm here because I need some help. I had told you I was going to come back with Pat Sloan's March Block-A-Day quilt, and you're going to help me decide what I was going to do. But I got a more pressing issue. If you watched my plans video, you had saw that I had made a list of all my current whips, and I had picked one to work on, and my goal was to work on it till it was finished, in addition to the other stuff I was doing. Well, and then Corey Yoder issued a challenge for February that she was going to finish up her cuddle up quilt. Well, I decided I was going to finish up my cuddle up quilt. And guess what? I'm not going to show a picture today. If you follow me on Instagram, it'll be over there. It'll be in my next update, probably on Sunday or Monday, after I get some more stuff done. It's not going to be fully quilted because I have no backing for it, but this is the cuddle up sampler and I finished it. It wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. They were very big blocks, but some let's see, like this one right here had these 3.5-inch blocks in it. So they were tiny, tiny pieces. Probably should have just did something else in it to make interest, but I finished it. So that means on my February goals, I'm doing really good, and I'm beginning to start thinking about what I want to do in March. But the reason I'm here is I need you guys, excuse me, to help me pick out. So I already went through my list and I picked out a couple. And the whips, some of these whips were ones that I'm still working on. Like I have my Designer Mystery on here. And then I have my Cotton Cuts Wild West. I do have Peaceful Baskets on here. I haven't decided what I'm doing with Peaceful Baskets yet, so I didn't choose that. But I'm going to show you what I'm thinking of, and you guys can help me decide. I know I already have a vote for Millie's dresses. I have 2 dresses up here. So Millie, I'll show you the picture. I'm not going to get my blocks down, but I am going to just show you my other ones of what's going on. So I narrowed it down to, there are 10 on here. I think I picked 5. And one I'm not leaning towards because it's another Christmas quilt and I'm about Christmased out. But I'm going to show you that one first. And on that one, I have 1, 2, I think I have part of week 3 and week 4. But week 3 had quite a few. So this is I'll just show you this. This doesn't really have any measurements on it. And you can go get this. This is a free pattern. It is a sampler quilt, and you use, I just found my book. So I have to finish week 3, and then I have to do the border blocks, and then I have to finish the quilt. So there's not a lot in here, and if you guys pick it, I will do it, okay? It's the Christmas Jolly Bar book. And this is kind of what it looks like. For some reason, my computer doesn't want to print the front picture on the front page. So it looks like this. I am not doing the piece back. I will eventually just go get a back. And I haven't 100% decided if I'm doing these, but I think I am going to do them because I kind of like how that looks. So that will be it. I have done a good portion of it here, and I am using a line from Stacy Itsu called Peace on Earth. So here are my blocks that I've done so far, and some of them are really big. This is probably the one with the least amount of work. So first is Holly Jolly Quilt Along, or you can put Christmas Jolly Bar. So there's that one. The second one, this is a long shot. I don't know if I actually want to do it here. The next one is Millie's dresses. I have 2 dresses done. I did make myself a cheat sheet on how to cut them out. This is out of this and one other one have the most to go on it. So I'm actually leaning towards one of the other quilts, and I'll tell you which one it is. Actually, I'm leaning towards two of them. I'm debating doing Millie's dresses when school lets out, but my feeling is there's a quilt kit I want from the Peace and Plenty line. There's actually two I want, but if I get both of them, it's a lot of money. It's called the Dishes quilt. It's got cups and plates on it, and I love vintage plates. I use Pioneer Women's plates, but my plates are all mishmash. They're not one single line, and I love that idea. So I hate to buy another Lori Holt kit until I finish this one. But I love this quilt, okay? And I am going to get this done because I actually think I want to hang this in my sewing room, I think. I don't know. So I have to make 10 more dresses, and I have the kit, so there's that. So far we have Holly Jolly and Millie's dresses. Now, I am leaning towards one of these two because they're much further along, and honestly, I can see me using them over the summer. Okay. First this is a sampler also. This is Simply Jelly Rolls Quilt Along, and it came from the Simply Jelly Rolls book. It's another sampler where you made, my nose is itching, different blocks from this book. And this is the sampler. It's another free, you can get this layout and all the cutting instructions because it tells you how many you need from each quilt in the book, is free from Fat Quarter Shop. So I'm on this one, and let me show you. I'm using Pat Sloan's, I don't know what line I'm using. I don't know what this is called. Let's see. I don't know if oh, maybe it's in here. Let's see. I don't remember. I think it's Paradise Park. Oh, Simply Jelly Roll. I started this 6/12 of 24. I have to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But from the book, 1 block, 2 blocks, 3, 4, 5. 5 different blocks. Two of them I have to make 2 blocks. So this is Paradise Park. And then it has to be assembled. Now, the one thing that I don't think I'm doing on this one is, actually I'm 90% sure I'm not. I am not doing the checkerboard border. I'm just putting a border around it. I might do a skinny border. I don't have it in me to do that. Especially if I decide to do the fancy border on the other one. And Millie's Dresses has a fancy border. So we have Simply Jelly Rolls. So now we have Holly Jolly, Millie's Dresses, Simply Jelly Roll. Okay. I'm leaning towards that one first. The next one is this one. And I have 4 of the 9 blocks done. These are 12.5-inch blocks. Nothing complicated. And I'll show you the blocks I have left to do. Actually, this one I'll show you everything. This is the Ode to the National Parks. Pat Sloan, when she does a quilt along, she does a theme. But your quilt has nothing to do with the theme. It's just like a talking point for you. Like, we're doing Grandma's Kitchen, and the most current block is an apron with your grandma. It's to elicit memories and things. So there's this one. Now, this is funny. I don't think I have a backing. So once I get my blocks done, I have to go to my quilt store and find something for the border. And I think I did have something for the background, but I don't know. I don't have anything to do the layout with. So I am going to have to go to the quilt store for this one. Which is okay. I'm fine with that. I'm trying to figure out, because this is, let's see what this one is. This one was a fall quilt. The Holly Jolly I started in 7/24. Cuddle Up is finished. National Parks, I started it in September of 2024. Now, this fabric I had, I don't even remember what it's called, but it was a fat quarter bundle I had of 12 fat quarters that I had for ages. And so what I did was I've just been mixing things from my stash. Okay, here are the 4 blocks I have done. And Pat Sloan's patterns are totally free. So if you see something you like, just go over to her website. I love to make quilts and you can see them. So here's 1 block. And my line had this chickens and it's like this was from my stash. So there's 1 block. Okay, now this one is totally from my stash, but it goes together because this is fabric from the John Wayne quilt that I made my dad. And then this one is totally from the line. And then this one is a mashup of from the line and my stash. I love this block. It just makes me happy. Okay, so the other blocks I have to make in this is this one. It's a tree block. It's probably why I stopped. Pat Sloan likes her half square triangles. So I have this one. This is a free pattern. Go find it on Pat Sloan's. And I don't print them out generally unless there's something I really like. But a lot of times she gives you a layout for repeating the block in a quilt. Now, she doesn't give you fabric requirements or anything. So if there's something you like, she just gives you a layout on how to put it in and a coloring page. I only print the pages I need. Then I have to do this one. And I'm leaning to this and then the Simply Jelly Rolls, or Simply Jelly Rolls and then this, because these are both doable. And then, oh, I gotta print 1 block. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to go print block 9, or block 9 is somewhere else. Okay, block 9 must be somewhere else. So I have to do 5 blocks. I don't know where block 9 is. I thought it was here. I thought I saw it. So there's that. So those are, oh, let me show you the last one that's a long shot. This was a charity quilt from Fat Quarter Shop. It's the Heartfelt Charity Quilt. I don't know if you even have it. Oh, yeah, yeah. I only ever did month 1. So that's what it'll look like. It's Coriota fabric, which is why I did it. Designer Mystery Neck this year is Coriota fabric. Okay, so I did release 1. That's all I've done. So I don't think that this is on it, but I'll get to the point where this is on my must do. So what project should I do? Should I do Ode to National Parks, Simply Jelly Rolls, Heartfelt? Please don't pick Heartfelt. Millie's Dresses. Now, if you pick Millie's Dresses, I'll do it. I actually might throw in Millie's Dresses and along with whatever one we pick. Because Millie's Dresses, it's not hard. The blocks are really not hard. They're just time consuming. Oh, Lori Holt's blocks are wonderful, but they're time consuming. But I did, like I said, I printed myself a cheat sheet, or Holly Jolly. So it's 5. So tell me what I should do. And I will insert at the end, I'll show you the Cuddle Up sampler as a picture at the end of the video. So help me decide, guys. I need to, and the faster you let me decide, it better. Like if I wake up tomorrow and like 5 of you have chosen Millie's Dresses, I'll just go with Millie's Dresses, or I'll go with Millie's Dresses and the other one I think I can get done. Because this year, I actually feel like I'm making progress. Now, when I come back for my next video about Pat Sloan's block a day, I'm going to show you the block a days I've done. You're going to help me pick a quilt from one of them. I've only ever quilted one of them. So you guys are going to help me pick which other one to quilt in March. I was going to try to quilt something else in February, but I have no batting and I ordered some, so I'm waiting for some to come. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out my grandma's kitchen blocks. I have to do 3 of them. And I just got my 9th designer mystery. I'm going to get that one starched so I can do those and have those cut out. Having this week off was kind of a blessing because I feel like I was really productive. But like, I want to quilt my own stuff for my own house and be able to change out my quilts. That's also, okay, that's also why I'm leaning towards Simply Jelly Rolls and National Parks, is because they're both primarily red, white, and blue. And I have a lot of red, white, and blue quilts. They're my favorite quilts. So I'm leaning to them because I can have those out from May to Labor Day. And then I also do have to start quilting some of my Halloween. I have quite a few Halloween quilts too. So that being said, I rambled for 15 minutes. I will see you all again soon. I was just here yesterday, so I don't have a lot to talk about. But help me decide, guys. Pick one of my quilts, okay? Remember, it's Millie's Dresses, Holly Jolly, Simply Jelly Roll, National Parks, and Heartfelt. Pick any one of those, and I will talk to you all soon. All right, bye-bye.